How's it going, guys? Before I start this video, please like and subscribe. So a couple days ago, I went to go see a back specialist. So I had to get an MRI done to see him. And he was very good and very intelligent kind of person. He was able to tell me certain things that other back specialists couldn't tell me. The back specialists that I seen, they just wanted x-rays. This guy, he wanted MRIs done. He was able to show me what my nerves look like and how damaged they were and stuff like that. And he asked me some questions like if I came paralyzed right on impact when I was shot. He mentioned since I became paralyzed right on impact, there's no chance of me walking versus somebody that they gradually became paralyzed. And also everybody's different because on my case, I'm a grade A, according to what my MRI looked like and the type of injury mine was. So grade A is very high. And so there's no recovery for that versus something with the lower grade. So my condition is different than yours. So I recommend seeing a back specialist, but for mine, this is what they were telling me where I can't walk again, which I kind of figured anyways. So he showed me like this China impairment graph. I'll show right here. And it discussed certain things of like how the stem works and stuff like that. And then I also have questions about nerve pains because some people don't believe paras have nerve pains because they're not paraplegic. Some paras don't have nerve pains, some do. Some paras have spasms. I don't. You know, they have spasms with nerve pains. I just get the nerve pain, which sucks. So he showed how you could have nerve pains and not have feelings, because a lot of people think, oh, you have nerve pains, you could feel one day. That's not the case. I don't like people mentioning that because you're bringing up people's hopes up for nothing. But he showed how you can have nerve pains and not have feelings. There's like different sensories, like the touch sensors, which like you're able to feel certain things, and since that part of the sensor of the nerve pain is damaged, I won't be able to feel. But the sensors inside, like the shocks and stuff like that, you'll be able to feel. So it's kind of hard for me to explain like the science of it. I'm trying to re-explain how I remember. If you're still confused on certain things, I recommend going to see a back specialist that requires an MRI done and maybe an X-ray too on top of that. But I'm trying to explain as best as I can. I get back spasms, and what my doctor said is because it's a pinched nerve. And it makes sense how we get nerve pains because to be paralyzed, it's because of a nerve damage, you know. So that kind of makes sense. You know, being paralyzed is from compression of the nerves and it's being damaged. You know, it could be incomplete or complete. I might make a separate video on the difference between those. So they're pinched nerves. So of course I'm going to have nerve pain. But the good news is I'm able to have chiropractor work according to what my MRI showed. I'm able to have chiropractor work. That's good. It's been 2 years. I was told I couldn't and stuff like that. And some said, yes, I can. Some said no. And some just walked in and said, you're good, you know, and they just walked out. Some people are just in for the money. Just because they're doctors don't mean they're good doctors. And this one other doctor tried to give me a smaller brace than what I needed because my back's starting to curve. It's like a scoliosis. I'll show you right here. And he tried to give me a smaller brace, not required for my type of body. I needed like a much bigger one, something to mesh everything together. I have 2 other braces before, but I lost a lot of weight, so I had to keep getting custom braces. You know, it's something you gotta do. You gotta get braces like every 6 months or something like that. It's been a while. I'm actually supposed to wear a brace in my chair. It curves into me to help me from leaning sideways when I'm rolling around, because I used to lean sideways and roll and my back started getting even more messed up even though it's been damaged. And my back ended up healing wrong. End up like molding together, if that makes sense. Just like when I broke my hand is crooked versus this is straighter. You see the difference? This is crooked and this is straight. Same with my back. It healed wrong. It healed crooked. So, and then I asked, what about surgery? Can I just get surgery, get it out of the way? You know, maybe it'll help with the pinched nerves. And he was like saying, since I have a low BM, which is body mass, I believe, it's not recommended for me, because for somebody that's skinny, that lost a lot of weight, because I weigh about 122. Last time I was measured in the hospital, what they do is they'll put you on the bed, they'll scale you and stuff like that, or you can have a roll-on scale. I used to weigh like about 165, 170, and then now I weigh like 122. So I lost a lot of weight. I used to be much bigger back then. I have a picture right here too. But for somebody that's skinny, you'll be able to see and also feel the metals, rods, and stuff like that. And he says I have a lower body mass percentage. you're more prone to having a bone infection, which I'm still currently going through surgery for a pressure sore that was on my hip. But I was very glad that he was very knowledgeable and able to show me the science and stuff like that, and able to show me where my nerves were narrowing. And he was able to show from like the top view of how my stem is and where it started to narrow. It's called like stenosis, where it started to narrowing, and that's when it's pinched, and it started to narrow right where I was shot at. So I've heard from online that leaning forward helps with like the stenosis, which is like the narrowing of the vertebrae that's end up pinching the nerves, which gives you like sciatica or nerve problems and stuff like that. It hurts a lot. Feels like having tense unit on your legs non-stop 24/7. It's hard to sleep with it. It's like a burning, tingling, sharp, stabbing pain. It really sucks and it gets depressing where there's days I just want to lay in my bed. If you have nerve problems too, especially if you're a paraplegic or quad or something like that, please leave in comments below and also leave a like. I'm not alone, because seeing a lot of people message me about if I have nerve problems or stuff like that, or reading on group chats on para friends and stuff like that, they mention nerve problems, and it makes me feel good that I'm not alone. Medication, it only helps a little bit, but I still have it and it sucks. I want to try to get one of those back injections where it's like a steroid injection or nerve blocker they do in your spine. And what it is, it pretty much just helps numb the pain and stuff like that. And it only lasts like maybe like 6 months. So it's better than being on all these medications. So that's something I want to do. It's also something my doctor wanted me to bring up to the specialist about that. Like I was saying, my condition isn't your condition. So I recommend seeing a back specialist that will actually break down certain things and ask you questions and stuff like that. I recommend somebody that wants to see an MRI, not an X-ray, because an MRI, it shows more in depth of things. Because just because somebody walked and they were complete and they became incomplete, that's them, that's not me. Show me what mine looks like. So I just hate when people try to bring people's hopes up. I know I'm not going to walk again. That's just how it is. You know, that's for my case. But for your case, hopefully you could walk again. But anyways, that's all for this video. If this video was helpful or educational, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.